Yeah.
Hey, hi, what's up? Today we're gonna do a full day of eating, and I'm really hyper right now. And it's 12 o'clock and we haven't eaten one meal, and I'm really hungry. So, before I eat, I need to take greens. Actually, earlier this morning, I did a drink, and this is good for digestion. I saw it trending on TikTok, but I've been doing this for a while thanks to Sir Kyle. Let's see, you take aloe water, an apple cider vinegar. I just put like 2 ounces roughly of the aloe water and like a shot of apple cider vinegar, and then I chug it in the morning. But another fasted drink is gonna be my greens. I take Astroflave greens, code Prince on this. A lot of things in this video are also gonna be code AMP, Raw and Revive. So I do a scoop of greens. I also do a scoop of glutamine and a scoop of GI, and it helps me go to the bathroom. You know, I struggled in the past, but you know, my gut's all healed, I guess you could say. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. You just shake it up, and it tastes really good. This is chocolate flavor. This is my favorite flavor. I mean, it's kind of a stretch, but it tastes like chocolate milk, in my opinion. I don't know.
That's a stretch. It tastes like chocolate, like chocolate with like greens, like a green drink.
Taste the greens,
So I would say it's legit greens with like chocolate added to it. You always have
I
that.
guess like when you're dieting, like this shit just tastes really good. Should I do like a milk mustache?
No, it's embarrassing. Oh god.
Does it look good?
Nope.
Got milk. Also, yes, I'm aware that my hair looks like a rat's nest, but I don't know, I just woke up and did cardio and my hair was already like this. Supplements in the morning. I take Yohimbine because I am cutting for a show, as you guys know. Revive, code AMP. I also take Zyrtec because it's allergy season and I get allergies every year. What else do I take? Take a nice multivitamin with Meal One. Now brand, really good brand from Amazon. I take L-carnitine, also fasted for cutting season. And what else? Oh, I take bergamot. Take that.
Do you have cholesterol issues?
Fasted as well. I don't have cholesterol issues. I never have. My blood work has always been pristine in my life, so I don't know.
Staying on top of health.
I guess we're just staying on top of health here. I have no issues.
Where's the famous? Where's your fat burner? Where is it?
What? Shreddable? Yeah. Kyle put this stuff in my plan. I don't know. He said like it can make you feel nauseous or a little crazy. I told him I just feel cracked out because there's like a lot of caffeine in this, I guess. Then before Meal One, I also take one of these. Appetite stimulant helps the digestion, and one of these helps carbs go into your muscles. Yep, intramuscular, something like that. But also, Revive has, you know, they have their own version. So, code in on that one. All right, so full day of eating. I'm gonna start this with I eat 5 meals a day, and what you guys are gonna see today is my base diet. So I have this base diet 3 days out of the week. 2 days are high carb days. The other 2 are just my rest day diet, so I don't get like pre-workout meal or anything like that. We're gonna start Meal One with my pre-workout meal. I'm gonna preface all of this with my macros, my calories are solely for me. You shouldn't try to replicate this diet exactly. I mean, you could eat the same foods as me, that's fine. But this is just based on my body, my goals, and I will say like my macros, my calories, compared to my goals have changed a lot since getting a coach. Like I'm eating more food now than I was last cut that I did with Kyle, and I'm losing weight quicker, and my metabolism's way faster now. So yeah, I'm just gonna start it out with that. I'm gonna share what my macros are, what my calories are. I do go off of a meal plan, not macros. I know a lot of girls just go off the macros, so I do have a set meal plan for me, which helps me a lot, takes the guesswork out of it. But yeah, so Meal One today, pre-workout meal, is gonna be 2 yogurts. Vanilla is my go-to flavor without a doubt. Shout out to Anthony for buying me all vanilla because he's done with yogurt, so I still get to have all vanilla yogurts. I do rice. This is 50 grams carbs from rice. On top, I do add soy sauce, really yummy, and everything but the bagel seasoning. Yes, pre-workout meal, and I'll see you for when I take pre-workout, I guess. All right, pre-workout, down the hatch. I take Astro Flav pre-workout. This is candy watermelon flavor, one of my favorite flavors. This bottle you can only get at JSS. I don't even know if they have them anymore, but I also take that with Raw Pump, 2 Codant, and pre-workout I also get a Rice Krispie treat. How many do you get?
1.
Wow. Just 1. But yeah, today I don't get any intra-carbs, so I won't be drinking any of that. However, I am going to make my little pre-workout concoction since I don't drink EAAs or aminos or anything like that because they honestly make me feel really gross and bloated and they don't work well with me. So I don't take them, and that's okay because not everything is going to work for everyone. So I just do, I go about like halfway. I do still put a little salt in that. And this is my hack. This tastes like a fruit roll-up. This specifically, it's Crystal Light Strawberry Lemonade. You gotta get this. So I just do like a little squeeze into there with that salt. Shake it up, and this is my intra drink, and then also water. We'll see you at the gym. This shit keeps me going. This Rice Krispie treat. I love it. Alright, so we're at the gym. Today we're gonna hit back. I actually get a lot of compliments on my back. I don't know, people saying that like I have like really big lats. And I blame that on like girl fitness influencers from when I was like, I don't know, like Whitney Simmons or I forget who else, saying wide back, small waist. I would drill my back. And now, I'd say I have a pretty good back, right?
Yeah, bit off.
Yeah. All right, so now you guys get to see my back day. See you there.
Estamos rompiendo la discoteca, la fiesta no para apenas comienza. C'est comme si, c'est comme ça, ma chérie, la 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 la. Francia, Colombia, me gusta. Freeze! J Balvin, Willy William, te gusta. Freeze! Los DJ no mienten, le quitan mi mente y eso se fue muy bien. No le bajamos, mas nunca paramos, es otro palo y plan. ¿Y dónde está mi gente? El fuego se la frente. ¿Y dónde está mi gente? Yeah, 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 yeah.
right, so I'm back from the gym. I'm gonna eat my post-workout meal now. I take these 2 supplements that I took for pre-workout meal for my post-workout as well. So my meal is right here. And it is going to be 115 grams of chicken, 25 grams of carbs from rice cakes. I could also do it from rice, but I kind of want to do rice cakes. And 95 grams of pineapple. So I add my favorite sauce. This is by far my favorite sauce. G. Hughes sugar-free sweet chili. The best sauce you will ever have. Here is my meal. Let's see. Actually looks really good. And I'm starving, so I'm gonna go devour that. I'm also gonna put macros up on the screen. Also, I forgot to mention, I like to get pretty exact with it. I'm actually doing 25 grams of carbs from rice cakes. So I have to do 1 lightly salted rice cake. I think it's like 7 grams of carbs with this brand. And then I do 2 everything rice cakes, which turns out to be, I think they're like 9 a piece, which is 18 plus 7. I really hope my math's right. And that's 25. Yeah, that's 25. So I like to be exact. I feel like, I don't know if some people are off with it, but yeah, that's what I do. This is my favorite meal of the day. It's breakfast. If I could eat breakfast like all the time, all day, every day, I would. And, you know, this isn't like the most ideal breakfast. Like, I'd love pancakes, but it's pretty good. So with this meal, I get 2 eggs. I also get oats, which these are the oats we use. Bob's Red Mill gluten-free rolled oats. They're really good. And then, even better,
You're superset it with?
Supersetting it with Astroflave protein. Now, this protein, I promise you, is the best protein you will ever have. All of their flavors, best tasting protein I've ever had in my life.
I will stand behind it. It does taste really good. I did pretty much have her whole tub. Why are you eating breakfast at oh, that's just the
That's the temperature.
that's the
of the
temperature.
oven.
Why are you eating breakfast at 6?
Because we decided to do 1 meal and train. So on the days that we do, you know, like 1 meal and train, we have to have our pre-workout meal. So right now I'm having my breakfast meal, which is meal 1. And I kind of fucked up because I always do this. Supplement-wise, right, my health supplements, I have to take a few things in the morning. So I'll go over that really quick. I do take another one of these. Appetite stimulant, helps the digestion, the whole 9 yards. I don't take another one of the carb ones. I only take it surrounding pre and post because I feel like that's the most important time. Should have taken this in the morning, my multivitamin. I said it before. I actually didn't take it, so I messed up a little bit. Then I also take fish oils. I'm going to take 2 of these with this meal as well. I take, I don't know how to say it.
Astragalus.
Astragalus or astragalus. I don't know. I think astragalus is wrong. I think we're wrong. I don't know.
This.
We take this. K2 and D3. So I take 1 of these as well. Again, you know, probably better that I take it like in the beginning of the day, but my brain's programmed to do it with
Breakfast meal.
So I kind of mess it up. We only do like 1 meal and train 1 or 2 times a week. Codant on this because my boy's handsome.
Thanks.
Yeah, is that all I take with this?
Yeah.
That's all I take with this.
You take citrus bergamot, which you already explained. So.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay, so we're going to get to cooking on this, and by we, I mean Anthony.
That's right. So I'm going to turn over the camera. Here you go. And I'm going to cook your eggs.
We got the avocado oil. Very nice.
How would you like your eggs, miss?
I would like them scrambled, please.
Remember
when he threw eggs at me and everybody gave him hate for it? Because it was a joke, right? Yeah. Yummy. All right. Anthony makes really good scrambled eggs. Ladies, please don't go crazy because he's mine. And I'm not the best cook. That wasn't aggressive. It was just funny.
Basically like saying like a wedding ring at this point. Like, that's kind of
At this point, you know, we might as well just get married.
You're crazy.
I'm kidding. Absolutely not. But, you know, not yet.
Your eggs are cooking. Looking good. Always continuously stir so they don't get dry.
Oh shit, that's a little too much. Let's see. Dang it. Just a couple little flakes. Ah! You know what, while we're here, let's clean up the rice cakes I spilled from before.
She's a complete
What?
child when she eats. We'll throw this in the cancer box.
Modern Times gave us this beautiful box.
Filled with radiation.
To easily cook things. So I put it in for 1:30. Yeah, then after we are going to put our protein in and almond butter. That looks good. That's actually
Good jiggle?
Yeah, it's like that, like a little jiggle in it to for the protein powder. So now I think I have just enough left, to be honest. So I get 20 grams of protein from an isolate. No, that does not mean 20 grams of this isolate. That means 20 grams of protein from this specific, did I say Pacific? Shit, that's embarrassing. Whoops. Specific protein. So, I don't know, we did the math a while ago. Comes out to be 25 grams of the actual powder is 20 grams of protein. I'm just going to dump it straight from here. There's not much left. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's Bob Ross.
That's Richard Simmons.
Oh yeah. Here. We are going to grab the almond butter. And I'm going to take a little lick of this because I'm going to use the same spoon. Yeah. We can double dip in this house, right?
That is a fucking double dip and a half.
We're allowed to double dip, right?
At this point.
Alright. I mean, I don't see why not. So I get 16 grams of nut butter. Let's get this shit rolling. Watch the strip. Watch the strip. Oh my god. Boom. Actually, it's like a piece of shit. That's so gross. Alright. Catch you when I'm eating this. Peace. A little prep update. This being one of my favorite meals, the food got decreased a little bit, which made me frown. But, you know, obviously we're getting closer, and I'm honestly thankful I'm eating this much food. I feel like I'm still eating really well. By the way, I'll put my macros up here. But, yeah, I'm still eating, like, a decent amount of food. Like, 40 grams of oats versus, I don't know, like, none. Can't complain about that. Other than that, today, I'm 8.5 weeks out. Like, I'm almost halfway through the cutting phase of Prep Ready, which, honestly, you know what? That's a good thing to talk about right now. What do I mean by the cutting phase of prep, halfway through the cutting phase? I mean that when I knew as soon as I got into a prep that I wasn't just cutting for 16 weeks, doing a show, maybe 2, who knows, but that's besides the point. I wasn't just cutting for a show and then being like, yay, I'm done dieting. Absolutely not. Your body is like, your metabolism's so shut down at that point, and I've seen it happen to other people. They rebound right after a show, develop eating disorders, the whole 9 yards, which, have I struggled with that in the past? Yeah, but I know better now to understand that I didn't just get into this just to diet down, look shredded and everything. I will be following my reverse to a T, and this was also advised by Anthony. He's like, make sure you follow your reverse, which, you know, it'll be a lot easier having him in it with me too. We'll both, you know, kind of like keep each other in check. I'm halfway into my cutting phase, and, you know, I'm going to have like another month or 2 just trying to get my metabolism back, reversing well, following my diet, still following this strict diet, but, you know, building back up as opposed to cutting down. And yeah, now I'm gonna continue to enjoy my food. See ya. Now it's time for meal 4 of the day. Meal 4 is kind of boring. I just get chicken, olive oil, and greens. Greens, you know me, I do cucumber, stevia, and cinnamon. But how do I cook the chicken?
Which, can I say something real quick?
What?
This is a first. I usually cook the chicken here, but this is a first.
We just started doing it this way. Usually he cooks it on the stove, but I used to cook it this way and it tastes really freaking good. So it's steamed in the oven. There's a piece of tin foil on top. You'll see there's tin foil on the bottom. On a baking sheet, I just cut the fat off. I cut it into like, you know, decent sized strips or whatnot. And yeah. Oh shit. I'm gonna drop it. Yeah, it just steams. And then I'll put seasoning on it as well. And voila. Honestly, it looks really nasty. But it tastes really good. I'm just gonna leave the tin foil on it so it can, like, just in case it needs to finish cooking, it'll finish cooking. And always add sauce. 115 grams of chicken, 10 grams of olive oil, and then I do cucumber. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've definitely seen the cucumber, stevia, and cinnamon combo. Don't knock it till you try it. It's really freaking good. Here is the meal. We have the chicken, olive oil's in there. Then we have cucumber with 1 packet of stevia and sprinkled with cinnamon. The more the cinnamon, the spicier it is, so I just try to keep it at a minimum. And I'm typically a sauce queen, but with olive oil, I've been loving this Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Ranch on top. 0 calories. I mean, I'm sure if you devour the whole thing, maybe it has some. I don't know. But, like, you know, just a sprinkle. That looks like a little more than a sprinkle, I guess. But, yeah, it makes it taste really good. To be honest, kind of excited for this meal. Usually I'm not excited for this one. All right, so last meal of the day is going to be beef and cucumber. No more carbs for this meal. I did start out prep with getting carbs in this meal every day of the week. However, now I only get carbs with it on my rest day, which, I don't know, I guess it's still good.
It's pretty strange. Carbs on a rest day.
I borderline have like the same amount of carbs on my rest day as today.
Base day?
As my base day. Not a fact. I really don't know. I feel like that. So.
Can I interrupt you?
What?
I like the shirt.
Thanks. His says, I like her butt. And my butt is shrinking. So it's very unfortunate. So this is basically how I make my cucumbers. Literally, you know what matters most? An even sprinkle. It really does. It makes all the difference. And then like the extras on the plate, like the extra like little like beads of stevia, use that. And also, you know, I'm just gonna address the way my face looks right now. Everybody asks me about, my eyes are puffy. Clearly I was crying. I don't know. Everybody asks me about how do you juggle school, work, I don't know, like a relationship maybe in bodybuilding. And, you know, it gets overwhelming sometimes. And that's basically how I felt today. Oddly enough, my mom texted me, how are you? And like, I don't know, she doesn't do it that often. And I don't know, it must be like mom instincts or something. Because, you know what? I'm feeling overwhelmed. And if anybody wants to know, like, people always ask. I said it already. People always ask. It's overwhelming. And sometimes I get upset about it and I get anxious. And that's okay. You know, we move on. Tomorrow's going to be a new day. I don't know. I feel fine now. But it's okay to be upset about it. Just keep working hard. And I'm going to enjoy my meal now. Thank you. I also forgot to mention this is the best stuff ever for beef. I will say that. And, oh yeah, I got 115 grams of it. I'll put the macros up right there. But this, bussin'. Also forgot to mention that I do take one of these again with this meal, and I also take turmeric or curcumin, whatever the heck it is. I take that with this meal as well. It just says take it with 1 meal a day. I always choose to take it with the last meal. Not sure why, but codant on this.
I'm so